biblically speaking, is the earth really flat? Now, I'm going to show you why, in my opinion, it's not flat. I know a lot of you are going to disagree on this because you think the earth is flat. Let's go back to the beginning, Isaiah 40:22. It is he who sits above the circle of the earth. Now pause there for a second. People love to say, see, it says circle, not sphere. But here's the problem. That word in Hebrew is chug. It doesn't mean a 2D circle. It means complete roundness, a compass, a vault, something curved and whole. And did you know that's the same word that's used to describe the arc of the heavens, right? So if you were to say that it means a flat disk, you would also have to say that the sky is flat. It's poetic language and not geometry. Now look at Job 26:7. He hangs the earth upon nothing. Do you guys understand how insane that statement is for its time? Every ancient culture around Israel thought the earth was sitting on an animal, or pillars, or even floating in water. And yet Job, thousands of years before NASA, before Galileo, he says God hangs the earth on nothing? To me, that sounds like revelation. Now let's talk about the four corners of the earth. It comes from Isaiah 11:12. It says that phrase. But the Hebrew idiom simply means the whole expanse of the earth. It's the same way we say the four corners of the map. What I see is a language of totality and not geometry. God is implying he's gathering his people from every direction. It's not about geometry. It's not about shape. But then people say, what about the firmament? Doesn't Genesis say there's a dome above us? The word firmament in Hebrew is rakia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It simply means expanse, something stretched out, like a canopy. When God says he placed a firmament between the waters above and the waters below, it's describing the sky, the atmosphere, the place where rain falls. To me, that's not a metal dome, it's an open sky. The early church fathers, like Augustine for example, he says the Bible speaks in human language, not scientific terms. And the early church fathers warned believers not to twist poetry into physics. Remember in the book of Genesis where it says the windows of heaven opened? If you remember, that was at the time of the flood. It wasn't describing dome breaking. It was poetic language for rain falling from the skies. So yes, the firmament still exists. You breathe it every day. But it's the heaven above, not a cage over you. And then you've got Proverbs 8:27. He drew a circle on the face of the deep. That's that word chug again. The same rounded, curved image. Even Luke 17:34 hints at a rotating globe. Jesus says when he returns, some will be asleep and some will be working on the fields. How could people be in day and night at the same time if the earth is spinning at an axis?